Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back, folks. We're looking at forming equations and angles around a point. I'm here with my student Amina. Okay, so let's have a look at this question. Now, we've been given this question, angles around a point, 3 angles around a point, and the angles have been labeled x minus 10 degrees, obviously. We have x plus 90 degrees and x plus 70 degrees altogether, yeah? Now, what relationship of these 3 angles, what do they have together? They all add up to 360. Well done. Okay, because the angles around a point is like a full circle, is 360. The previous example, it was 180 because it was in a triangle. So we know this question is to do with 360. Angles around a point always add up to 360 because we have 360 degrees in a circle. Okay, let's get cracking then. Without any further delay, so we start off again. We have x, the first one, minus 10. Underneath I put x plus 70. And underneath that we put x plus 90. Now we're going to add them all up. And we know that when we add up all these angles, the total will be equal to 360. Now, I have minus 10 at 70. What is minus 10 at 70? Minus 10 at 70 is equal to 60. 60 at 90 is equal to 150. X at x will give us 3x. Lovely. So all of these angles currently add up to 3x plus 150. We know that should give us a total of 360. Now we need to solve for x. X has been times by 3. This is called the first action. Then it's been added by 150, which is called the second action. The second thing acting on it. So now we always move the last action first. So I'm going to grab the 150 by the scruff of the neck, throw it over, land with the third. That third changes its sign. So we're now left with 3x. Okay, let's actually go back to the original color. 1 second. 3 was 360 minus 150. Lovely. 210. Well done. And then we still got to move the multiply by 3 over. So times by 3 goes over, becomes a divide by 3. So now we have, what do we have now? X is equal to 70. And that is the end of this question. Now, we worked out the value of x. One thing we didn't do in the previous video, which we can do now. I don't know whether we say we missed it out, but we can actually go and work out the angles. So 70 minus 10 will give us 60. And that's 60 degrees. So 70 plus 90 will give us excuse me. And 70 plus 70 will give us, and if you just quickly check, that does all add up to 360. So that works. Okay. Right, that's the end of this video. So we've done in the previous one angles in a triangle, which is 180, angles around a point, which is 360, and the next one's going to be angles at a point on a straight line. That's also going to be 180, and then angles in a quadrilateral. Okay.